Hello, 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 everybody. I just thought I would nip on and see how everyone is doing. I was just trying to catch up on their teen mom stuff. Is anybody else really, really annoyed with freaking Amber? Like, I'm seriously annoyed. She's so annoying. Oh, hey, Patty, welcome. Thank you, entertainment. How are you? I watch all your videos. Look funny. Oh yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day today. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Hey, Joanna. St. Paddy's Day. Oh, this is the first year in like 3 years my friend hasn't been pregnant, so she's gonna get smashed today, like for sure. I just watching the Andrea Yates. I got some more coming up as well, so there's some good ones coming up. There is a couple of still scheduled for the reading of the articles, but um they're going to be gone. I'm going to be doing more into like going more in depth, I suppose. I was just a trial. I am trying to stay out of trouble. That's me, dude. I'm always trying to stay out of trouble. It doesn't often work. It's like, oh, I seem to like take 3 steps forward and a million steps back. What have you all been up to this week? This week's gone fast. It's Wednesday already, man. Like, what the heck? Oh, hi, Charlotte. I didn't see you come in. I got my 6 months. Loving the 6 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, Ria. How are you, my beaut? 6 months, Joanne. 6 months. 6 months. You were asking some great questions the other day in KJ's live. I was trying to chat with you, but I think I'm blocked. Oh, I didn't see you. Yeah, you might be blocked. I didn't see you because if I'd saw you, I would have definitely spoken to you. I want to know, like, if the a film was made upon this, because this has been a pretty much a shit show, haven't it? Do you know what I mean? Or like a docu-series kind of thing. Who do you think would place KJ? And I want to know, like, what everyone feels now that like the court case is over. Is everyone like more chilled now? Do you think she seemed a lot more relaxed yesterday on stream than she has for a long time? And it's like it's not easy to go through the crap. Like I'm not saying that she's innocent, not by any stretch. Do you know what I mean? She does, she does things. She knows that she's not dumb. She does things I don't agree with, but she's also been through a hell of a shitload. Like you know what I'm saying? I just think it's a lot. Today is an appropriate day. I grew up in an Irish Catholic parish. What do you think of the IRA? Um, to be honest, I don't know a lot about it. I really don't. I think it started good and went a bit tits up in the end, if that makes sense. I think everything like these sort of um real hardcore things, it always starts with good intentions and then sort of goes very much waysided halfway, or not even halfway to be fair. But I think that because it gets, I don't know, I suppose people get big for their boots. Do you know what I'm saying? I think. But again, I really don't know much about it. It seems like Entertainment, BX Boy, and 82 are blocked, just saying. Or BX Beast Boy. Sorry, not my cup of tea. I want nothing to do with him. And 82, I don't really know him to have a judgment on him, but you are your friends' keepers. Just, that's where I'll leave that. But BX Beast Boy, nope. Not my idea of fun, sorry. I think I agree with you. Do you know what I mean though, Patty? Oh, I think all these sort of militants and all these like hardcore, they all start with great intentions. And, it's like all the others, like ISIS and all that, I think they all start with really good intentions. And then it just goes like, when it all blows up and then they start wars. I personally think that KJ needs to be more responsible with her words. I agree with that. And she says because she always being used against her, she needs to be honest and stop being fake. I don't think she's fake. I think is you got a persona online. Do you know what I mean? Like I haven't. The girls will tell you how I am here online with you guys is how I am normally. But I think a lot of people in the community have got this fake persona that they are what they are on screen to what they are in reality is something completely different. Do you know what I mean? Like there's LB, she is on screen and on paper she looks like the perfect person, never do anything wrong. And in reality, that's not true. Do you know what I mean? I think people have a persona. And I think with Katie, she grew so quick that she didn't get a chance to get which persona she wanted to portray online. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing or being fake. I do honestly think that she just went from way like low. I think it was like 2,000-3,000 when I started watching her, to having the Amber Portwood stuff to it like whoomphing, But I don't honestly. Your hair is so long. I know it's getting really long. It needs cutting, and I need to get all this dye out. I need to go back to my natural blonde. Katie talked a little about settling last night. I pray she does. Yeah. I don't think she's fake. She's just Katie. I think that's true. I don't think Katie is. I don't see Katie as fake. No, your hair is so beautiful. Oh, thanks, babe. I just like I don't think she is like, I think it is just a case of she got like whoosh, like she went from like a little channel to a fairly big channel, and I think it sort of took over her a little bit, and now she's starting to sort of come around, if that makes sense. Was a little bit more. I think we're going to see a lot more of the like Katie that people saw and loved back in the day before or everything. But we also got to remember as well, it's a lot harder. Like I've only had that much of what Katie have had, and it's done a number on me. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, if you say you were cool and I came into your chat and then I can't come in unblocked, but in DMs you're saying we're cool, we are black people looks at as fake. Okay, I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, I get that. Maybe message her again though and just say like, I'd like to chat in you, and then at least give her that opportunity to unblock you maybe. Joe, you do look beautiful today. Thank you, Patty. You look really nice. I like that, Joe. Thanks, babe. I just got a hoodie on. Hoodie and tracky bottoms. Tracky bottoms and a hoodie. She went from a little channel to a massive overnight. She really did. And I think that's where it's come from. And I think she just haven't. But I do understand where you're coming from, Entertainment. I do. I get it. It is super, it's super frustrating when that happens. I think I'm still blocked on her without a crystal ball channel, to be honest. I don't think I'm not, I think I'm still blocked on that channel. But if you do ask her, I think she will unblock you, and then you can like build that friendship or build a, work relationship with each other. I just think there's so much drama that's been going on lately, and it's really hard then for, like, if I was Katie, like, I'm struggling, like, I trust maybe, a handful of people that I'll talk to. But if I was Katie, I think I'd have trust issues as well. Does that make sense? But I do understand where you're coming from. But maybe give her that opportunity to say, like, I'm blocked. Can you unblock me? That might be a nicer way of putting it. I don't think it was more Todd's doing. I don't know what happened between you and Katie. What happened between you and Katie Entertainment? Did something happen? She does move on, trust me. Like, if I can go into her chats and have some of a relationship with her, and I was probably one of the worst to her for months. Actually, probably about 9-12 months. I was relentless. Any little thing I could pick up on, I would literally like batter her. So if I can go into a chat and be like nice, I think, and be like communicating, I think anyone can. Do you know what I mean? Do we trust each other? Absolutely not. Do you know what I mean? She said the same about me. She doesn't trust me. I don't trust her. Will that change eventually? Maybe. I don't know right now. It's something that's still going to have to, I think I've proved that I'm not going to. I said back in March, it was in March, I've like been like nigh on a year now. I said that I'm not going to go after her anymore. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. No, it might have been August, actually. August, September. And I haven't. So I think, and I've kept my word on that. So I think that's good to keep your word on stuff, And I'm a woman of my word. I haven't got much, but I got my word. But if I can go into a chat after everything that I've said about it and still be semi-okay, I think it's easier. So does Todd run the IG? That would really weird if he does. I think she has a manager, doesn't she? But I'm not sure. I wouldn't like to say. I don't think it's that what Patty meant, that Todd is impersonating or pretending to be Katie in DMs. I wouldn't imagine so. Every time I've spoken to her in Messenger, it's been her. I don't think that I think if anyone, it would be Jesse that you were talking to. It wouldn't be her husband. But you also got to remember if there's a bit of there's been some kind of issue between you two, it's going to take her a little while, even though she says, like, just because she says she's cool in the chat with you, it's going to take her maybe a little bit more time to bring that over. It takes her a little while to warm up to people, especially people who's had a go at her. She's actually really, really like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
That's making me coffee. Oh, you're going to Jimmy's? Oh, I thought it wasn't anything. Oh, you sorted. All or just yours? Okay. Yeah. 2 seconds. I'm just going to mute you a second. No, thank you. Oh, do you want to get some wraps? I wish I could see your DMs. I may do a video on it. Oh, no, not I, Jessie. Jessie Bear. Jessie is super protective, but when she responds, she's always identifies herself. All right, okay. I wasn't sure. That's why I said. Guarded. Thank you, Ria. Yeah, she's very guarded. And I don't blame her. Like, I really don't. I don't think I'm struggling with it right now. Like, having anybody from before having that friendship. Do you know what I mean? It's really hard for me to trust her or trust anybody. And I think, you know, Katie and myself have come super far. I certainly don't want to go backwards with her at all. Like, I really don't. She's not a bad person. She's really not. Does she say things out of turn? Yep. Is she opinionated? Double yep. Does she say things sometimes that don't come across right? Absolutely. But I don't think she does it intentionally to hurt somebody's feelings. Where when I was going after her, I did. I knew exactly what I was saying. I did it to hurt her feelings. But I will admit that. I literally, everything I said, I knew that I was going to be digging that dagger in a little bit further, just a little tad, just close enough to nick it, but not really, you know. Her number one mod. Yeah. Her number one is Jessie Bear. But as Patty just said then, if it's Jessie, she will identify herself. Hey, Chopper. Richard David, where in Wales are you from? I'm from South Wales, but I live in West Wales. But from South. Sounds juicy. What's going on? We're just talking about entertainment said that he had messaged Katie and everything was okay, but he's blocked in her chat. And I was like, maybe she just didn't get round to unblocking, so maybe give her that opportunity. You did hurt her, Joe. That's why I went after you. Oh, I knew what I did. I knew exactly what I did. And I did it on purpose. I'll admit I did it on purpose. Katie, when I would go after her. I live in Bridgend. Not far from me. Not far from where I grew up. I grew up in Newport.
Talking about that, down there doing the fencing from Cumberland.
From Cumberland? I know, fucking hell. My mate was just in jail in Bridgend. He's gone to Cat C now, though, so he's gone to Pancoid, I think it is. So, yeah. Yes, Joanna, and when people ask her, they exact some sort of friendship. Yeah, and that's what I said, you know, Park. Yeah, that's what he was just doing. He did 18 months in Park. Joanna says, hi, Jackal. It's like it's took me a really long time to even get to this point with Katie Joy. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've not gone after Katie for, Patty, how long have I not gone after Katie for? It's been a good few months, right? About 6 months, maybe? Entertainment. I was Joe's biggest hater. Me too, Patty. Hey! Patty says, happy belated birthday, Jackal. Patty says, happy belated birthday. It's pretty crazy how these YouTubers get over clicks and views. I have always tried to right my wrongs. Absolutely. And this is why I don't get the views and I don't get the clicks, entertainment, because I don't want to be involved in all that bullshit drama. I really don't. And two, I'm tired. It can be repetitive, sitting here like watching everything Katie does just to watch for that one little thing that she fucks up on so I can run with it for the net and do like a 2-hour stream on it. Do I make the money? Of course. Is it really worth it though? Do you know what I mean? Close to a year, Joe. Oh, I mean longer than that then. I thought it was. It was Jackal's birthday on the 15th. They do. And that's the thing with this community as well. People flip back and forth friendships, and 1 minute they're not friends, then they're friends, then they're not friends, then they're friends. It's like, oh my God. At least 9 months, Joe. I came in at the end and watched you 3 months prior to you being a member for 6 months. Yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't, like, if she does something wrong, I have no qualms of doing a video on her. But I'm not going to keep reiterating things that have been spewed out from 6, 12, 18 months ago. Do you know what I mean? If she did something new, I would 100% do a video on her. I don't have to be nasty to do a video on her. Do you know what I'm saying? I can sit there and say, like, I personally didn't like that, what Katie said. It was blah, 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 blah. Do you know what I'm saying? Plus, at the end of the day, my channel is entertainment news and food reviews, not a Katie Joy help or hate page. That's true. You definitely haven't. That is true. Okay, love you. Okay, thank you. No, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. Drive careful. Joanna, I always came at Joe nicely and she always responded nicely. I don't have any issues with people, like, even now. Do you know what I mean? There's people that don't like me, love you, and that's okay. That's okay not to like me. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Do you know what I mean? I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Do you think this lawsuit is over and do you think Tati will file again? I don't think she'll file again. I don't think Tati's happy with the way her lawyer has behaved. I don't think she will. I think you may as well just go into the bathroom and just be like shoving $100 bills down the toilet at this point. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I do too, Chopper. I like the food thing because I'm a foodie. I'm always thinking about food. I don't think she'll file either, but I've been known to be wrong before. Oh, I'm always bloody wrong, girl. I just don't think, I can't see, I just can't see it. I can't. I can't, like, why would you want to waste your money? Like, I know you've got lots and like you've got 12 million and blah, blah, blah. But really, You can, and nobody, like, I'm sorry, but nobody can tell me that Katie Joy made Tati lose business. Don't see it. Sorry. I think it's done too. Yeah, me too. Saltsy is an excellent attorney. I beg to differ, but I think he's gone carried away with all the drama. I think he's a drama monger. He wanted to play, he wanted him, it was all about him and Brian getting their dicks out and seeing whose dick's bigger. Sorry, that's what it was. I have issues with 82 because he ordered attacks against me and my fam. Oh my God, it's real war. I do not think Katie Joy understands that. 82 is a knob. Like, sorry, but I don't like him. I just as much as I don't like BX Beast Boy. Sorry. Not my cup of tea. No way it was the Bi Sister video. Exactly. Like if somebody said like, oh my God, she's suing James Charles or, you know, one of them, like, I get it. I can well imagine she lost business through that. But really, Katie Joy thinks that me, A2 and Beast Boy fake our beef to get back at her. No, I can't see. That would take too much time. If you really got that much time on your hands. I'm not sure you've got that much time on your hands. I haven't got that much time on my hands. I really couldn't give a shit. For me, the filing doesn't make sense to do, but I don't know how Tati is thinking. Same, it could be anything. It could be anything. Do you mean like she could just be wanting to? She could just be wanting to be pissed off and like pissed at the world right now, which is fine. If that's what she wants to do, then fine. See, I don't think that Saltsy is an excellent lawyer. If it was, he wouldn't be like all up in this drama and being on IG and Twitter, like tagging. No, don't be soft. Sorry, I got your nose. I just think entertainment, like with Katie, it takes her a lot to trust. Like it really does. And I think she's been screwed over by every single person. There might, like, obviously not subs, I mean other content creators. She's been fucked over by. Do you know what I mean? Like she was so close to Uni, and then like Uni wants to be part of the big boy group and he dumped her. Do you know what I mean? Where is this Tati lady at? She left after the Bi Sister. Watch look in YouTube and write in the Bi Sister video and it'll come up. Watch it. You'll see what I mean. I knew that was going to get Salty into trouble one day, but okay to play with the trolls like that as a professional. Exactly. And that's the thing. And like I'm going to quickly refer now to other things that's going on in the community. You cannot behave a certain way online and have a professional real life. Shit goes down. Do I agree with it? Absolutely not. Would I ring people's jobs and CPS? Absolutely not. However, I don't think it was the people that she thinks it is that rang her job. I think it's I think it was people within the community who had special needs children. And when she was being taken the piss out of stuttering or out of nails, I think that's people in the community because it did spread around the community that she was doing that. And I think that's where it's come from. I don't honestly think that it was one person. I don't think he's an excellent lawyer either. Look at Laurie and Nate's declaration. Enough said. Yeah, He did absolutely zero investigation. He charged Tati for sitting on the phone for what, 20 freaking hours? Are you kidding me? 20 hours. I don't like anybody enough to sit on the phone with them for 20 hours. And don't take this wrong, but a lot of YouTube personalities do fake battles for views. Oh, yeah, for sure. They do indeedy. Sadly. I don't know. I just think this whole like spat is just like crazy. And there's so many there's like, let me just plug it in. There's like the bigger spats, and then from those big ones, you've got lots of little ones that fight. And I think it's the little ones that are actually doing the damage, not the bigger fight in general. It's called LARPing. What's your thoughts on Charlotte? I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Nobody wants to know my opinion on that, trust me. I will say one thing, that it wouldn't matter who you are, whether you're the nicest person in the world, if you had a criminal record against any kind of children, we wouldn't be pals. And one thing I didn't like is that she got her subscribers by going in and getting everybody else to call her out and shout her out. And then I watched her once very early on, and she wouldn't call someone out, and I found that a bit annoying. Well, that would be nice, for sure. I deleted my Twitter. I have been on Twitter forever. Twitter's a fucking cesspool. I want nothing to do with Twitter at all. Like, nothing. There's nothing about Twitter that I miss. I don't watch her every day, but she's a kind person. And that's good, Joanna, because you're sweet. The day that Charlotte can pay back, she gets over 1,000 in super chats. Shocking. Well, yeah. Well, like someone just said, then she can start paying her child support, which is great. Charlotte is another one I feel that is sad fishing for super chats that is fake. I asked to speak to her and she said DM her and she never responded. I love Julie Virgo. She is super cool and fun. I don't actually know. I've seen like a couple of people like who screenshotted something and showed me, but I don't really know her, to be honest. Twitter's trash. I hate Twitter. Yeah, me too. Don't go on there. Don't go on there. I want nothing to do with it. I don't dislike anybody that much that I want to like go after them or anything like that. I really don't. I want to stay in my lane. I'm don't want to be involved in any of this petty shit going on, especially in the Jen Marie community, because that's just so bad. Like, I've never known anything like that, how bad it is. But again, unfortunately, I don't think like you can just be this person online and it not affect your real life. It's going to affect your real life. And that's the sad part, but it does. It affects your real life, you know? Happy hump day. Thank you. Thank you, Joanna, for the super chat. I just think it's really super sad that like everyone is hurting, you know? People who got social services calls on them, they're hurting. People who got police calls on them, they're hurting. People got their job called on them, they're hurting. Is it really worth it? I just don't feel like it is. Like, I really don't. Is Tati coming back to YouTube? I've no idea. As you can see, I don't do the beauty community. I can barely put on foundation, and that's pushing it a little bit even to that. But I don't know. I'm not in the beauty community at all, as you can see. I don't do makeup. This was my attempt at makeup today. It's not good. Julie Virgo started a lot of crap on one of Katie's lives about L'Oreal and got kicked out and then made her own channel. How many people do that though? Like Katie like boots them and they make their own channel. It's so petty. I agree the shit is petty. But I also think that it was really, really dumb not to think that this is going to affect real life. Like, if you have a career, I wouldn't be fucking around on YouTube, like, or IG threatening people and then like laughing about it and saying I'm a mandated reporter, or taking the piss out of somebody with a stutter, or do you know what I mean? I just wouldn't do it. It seems like a lot of people started making channels after Katie kicked them out of her chat. It's true. It really is true. I didn't, but my channel didn't start that way. I used to watch Katie Joy along with Leslie Bass. And when they started fighting, I chose a side stupidly, and I stupidly chose the wrong side. But that's on me. The M&Ms, oh my God, don't. If I hear about them bloody M&Ms one more time, I swear to God. Most Katie haters were once fans. That's true. That is true. And they're all like, really? Do you know what I mean? They should be grateful. Like, they're making money off Katie's name. Like, people like Charlotte, you're making money off Katie's name. You should be sending her a fucking basket of muffins, girl. Just say. Like, not even kidding. You should be sending her a basket of muffins. I just don't care about, like, I don't dislike or anyone enough to want to do anything to somebody, like, you know. Joe, you follow your heart. You just made a mistake. Definitely. The M&Ms. I can't with them bloody M&Ms. A lot of subs talking, taking up YouTube channel bashing is not cool. Muffins. They're like little cakes. The yummy chocolate chips, cakes, or blueberry muffins. They're gorge. Charlotte is paying for my bills off Katie Joy. Most of them are. I just that money just wouldn't. it wouldn't be good enough. There's like the morals on that. You're paying your bills from talking smack as a grown person. I talking smack on somebody you don't even know. In reality, nobody knows her. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's not really it's not something that I would want to do. That money would just feel dirty to me. It really would. It would feel like it was wrong, and it would just, I don't know. It would just feel really, really dirty. And I really want no part of it. Like, I really don't. Same as this, like, whole Jen and Marie shit, look how many people are now involved in that. And, you've got so many people in the backgrounds. And, I watched her last IG, and I've actually watched it twice. And Marie's, that is. And one thing that stood out, and I spoke to a couple of people about this, she was sat there like super, super sad and like telling us that this is all serious, and she could lose a job and her home, and that's how she feeds her kids. And then you heard her sister and Adria laughing in the background. That kind of bothered me a little bit, and I'm like, well, how are we meant to take her serious if they're not taking it serious? Do you know what I mean? People in your life, there in your real life, you're not taking it seriously. Why should we? Charlotte had the nerve to be mad at Katie because Katie didn't know her back when she was doxxed. Really, bitch. Making money off criticizing Katie, but Katie is a piece of shit. It's insane. I know what a muffin is. Are you being smart ass about Charlotte? Oh yeah. God, I'm so dumb. Yeah, sorry, I'm not with it today. When I go to other people's channels, they want to crap about Katie, but I can't be everywhere. You're only one person, Patty. And you do a lot. You do a lot. I just think it's crazy. I think it's like there's so many like different fights going on everywhere. It's like, my God, when is it gonna stop? Now you've got Amzi and Britta's going after each other. Amzi's channel's being taken down, and my God. I felt horrible for that Marie. I pray she did not lose her job. I felt horrible for Marie. I did as well, but I'm gonna be honest. When I watched that video, I was like, it brought tears to my eyes. And then like hearing them two in the background laughing about beer pong and tipping over a cow, and I was like, so you expect us to feel sorry for you? And like, and it's terrible. Like, you could lose your damn job. That's nothing to laugh about. But then them two are there like laughing and joking. Do you know what I mean? That, I don't know, that pushed me the wrong way. Maybe that's just me though. My weird fucked up ways. It is, that's what it is. Most of the time it is just like, it's a lot when you think about it, all these different people, and you don't know whose side everyone's on, and who's friends with who that day, and who've made up, and who's moved on, who's, it's like absolutely insane. Like, Lisa's husband just had surgery yesterday. Like, this online shit, if my husband was in surgery yesterday, would be the last thing on my mind. I'd be telling you all to go and fuck yourselves. Like, I really would. I know, I hope Marie learned a lesson. I hope she did too. And I'm not saying what anyone, like, ringing anyone's job is good. It's not. I wouldn't do it. But I also don't think it's who she thinks it is. I think it was people within the community with disability, with disabled children, and they took offense to it. I do, honestly. It wasn't good enough for Charlotte. I don't know what she was expecting. Sadly, these people expect the world from Katie. You know, I wouldn't expect Katie to stand up for me. Like, I wouldn't. If they always shut the fuck up and quit talking about each other all the time, and the fact pure hate is repulsive. I agree, Joanna. It really is. It's constant. It's like tag teaming. It's back and forth, back and forth. It's like watching fucking table tennis. You know, who's going to come up next? Who's going to say something next? And on a selfish note, as I said before, on a selfish note, I am so fucking glad I'm not involved in any of that bollocks, because I want no part of that. Like, absolutely no part. It's too much. It's too much. It is true. And there's so much hate for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, everyone hates everyone. Everyone's pissed at everyone. Everyone this, that, and the other. And it's like, just ignore them then. Ignore them. Like, if you don't like me, don't watch me. It's that simple. Like, I don't like a few people in this community. I don't watch them. It is that simple. You don't have to, you don't have to make a big scene about it. Do you know what I mean? It's like a fucking announcing your departure. It's like, just leave. It's not that big a deal. Just leave. Like, I'm not keen on the Without a Crystal Ball channel, only because I don't watch the shows, so it doesn't interest me. But I like the Katie Joy Live channel. So what do? I watch the Katie Joy Live channel. Unless she's talking about something I'm interested in on the web, first of all, I'm sub to it. But if it's like Duggars and Sister Wives and stuff, I'm not interested. You know, I'm really not. So I don't then watch. I don't watch. Katie is a good person. Don't understand her. I will ever understand the trolls and pettiness. I agree, Chopper. I don't know. I just think it's a lot. It's a lot. And I just think people have just jumped on it because it's an easy buck. It's an easy way. Like, if you do a video, a hate video on Katie, you're gonna get the views, you're gonna get the dollar, you're gonna get super chats, you're gonna get all this stuff. You know, it's easy money, but it's dirty money. I watch that just for the drama. She has continued to do her content, I must admit. I'm not sure I would have been able to. I don't know. I always think I would, and I struggle at the moment with that. I've got videos done and they're scheduled, you know, and all of that, but I don't know. I didn't know my granddaughter spending the day. What a perfect day for me. Aw. Okay, babe, have a great day. I'll message you after. I don't know, guys. I just think it's just a lot, you know? Have a great day, honey. And it is just a lot of BS on all the different sides, you know, all the different bits of the community. everywhere there's all like this hatred towards Katie, towards me, Jen, Amzi, Britta's, Marie. It's too much. Charlotte, even, you know, it's too much. They wish they had her strength. Let the woman rest. My God, I know. I said yesterday, I went into her chat. It must have been about like 2 o'clock my time, 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up and I just noticed that she was live. So I nipped in there and I literally said, like, I'm proud that you've got through this, and I need to learn how to ignore and just move forward. And, you know, there's always going to be the haters. There's always going to be people that don't like you, especially with somebody like me who's very opinionated, who's mouthy, who don't put a brain into gear before opening a big fat trap. There's always going to be hate, and that's fine, you know? But it doesn't mean that, does it really mean that you want to sit and watch my every move to make a video on me? That seems like a really sad life. Like, it really does. That's a really, really sad ass life. I'm going to watch everything that Joe ever does and says so then I can make a hate video on her. You got way too much time on your hands, girl. Way, way too much time on your hands. Because I haven't got that much time, and I don't even work, and I still haven't got that much time. Your Adria Yates video is really good. I need to watch the end though. The story always fascinates me. Me too. The story is crazy. Patty got older. That's what I'm much of. I miss you, and I'm glad that you're laying low. I need to lay low for my own mental state. I know I'm not strong enough to deal with it right now. I've been sick as well. Like, this is my 4th day of being sick. I've got bloody stomach flu, which is absolutely horrific. It hurts so bad. But this is the first day I've felt semi good. Streamlabs, I don't. Please refrain from posting links. Fuck you, Streamlabs. So what's everyone else got planned for the rest of the week? I've got a couple of videos that I need to finish and upload them ready. I have so much to do. I got to run the Hoover around. I haven't hoovered yet. Charlotte watches all of Katie's videos. I don't know why. She just can't just admit she's Katie's biggest fan. I couldn't sit in there. I used to do that. And honestly, it's so damn stressful. Like, watching everything just to have content. Like, that's what you're doing, basically. You're watching everything Katie does so that you've got content. Isn't that crazy? To me, that's just insane. Like, I don't like or hate anybody that much to want to sit there and watch their every move. Hi, Gillian. That's just way too much like hard work for me, and I'm lazy. I know I'm making dinner a pie and then don't care. Ooh, what pie? I like a good pie. I love the good pie. My fave is mince and veg and onions and I know I love a good pie. I don't like steak pie though. Do anybody else like steak pie? I do not like steak pie. They always seem to put like the shitty bits of the steak in there. I don't like it. How are you? Just making chicken wraps for the kids. Ooh, yummy. I had chicken wraps the other day. Corned beef cabbage. Ooh, yes. Irish soda. Oh, yep. I'm all there. I'm coming. Spinach and fajita pie. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Better cheese. I'm there. I'm hungry now. I'm having bolognese tonight. I cooked it yesterday. I'm going to attempt to eat. I was so smart yesterday. I was like so like proud. I was like, I'll get up, I'll make the spag bol, thinking, you know, I'll be okay. I'll be able to eat a little bit. I'll be okay. I'll be able to eat some. I did try. Failed miserably. But I really wanted it. And it looked so yummy. But hey. When I first got laid off, I literally watched every single one of Katie's videos throughout the day. Oh my God. I've rewatched some of her videos that are interesting to me. I will admit that. I'm just hoping that we can like build up this channel with just like the crime and do different things, do more of this, you know, maybe like once or twice a week. I don't think I could do it every day again. I'd love to, but I just don't think I could. I just don't. I just the waiting for me to fuck up. And like, this is me. I am going to fuck up and say something dumb. Like, I'm going to. So it's only a matter of time before I say something that people's going to be like, oh my God, Joe said this. Like, seriously, did you watch my whole video just to be able to say that? That's crazy. I don't know what a grasshopper is. What's a grasshopper? What flavor is it? I got a new tin for my plastic. And so twice a week is great. Yeah, I don't feel like I could do much more than that, to be honest. I don't think I could do like every day again. Green things that jump. That was a dumbass question that deserved a dumbass answer. I put Joe's on. I put Katie's on video. Mine just don't go because a lot of mine are not getting monetized. I don't get a lot of monetized videos. I need to work out what the crime, when I'm doing the crime, what words am I saying to get myself not monetized? Because not one of my crimes have been monetized as yet. So, but I'm obviously using wordings that's not allowed to be used. So I don't know. I'm clearly using words that I shouldn't be. I need to like work out that, but I will work out at some point of what wordings you use is best to use. Like, I know, like, it's better to say like the devil's lettuce when you're talking about DRUG, and do you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. So I know that I'm doing that wrong, but I need to sort of go over and work it out. But I will figure it out. What time? We've been on over an hour, so I'll be getting off momentarily. That sounds nice. Yeah, it does sound nice. And I will catch you next time. I'll probably come on over the weekend to see you guys and maybe have a chat. I don't know, maybe do some Team Mom catch-ups or something like that. But I'll figure it out, and I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye, guys. Love you.